earthquake, that there was an earthquake in Chile. It was hundreds of times stronger than the Haitian earthquake, and yet hundreds of times fewer people died. Less than 300 people died. In Haiti, it was close to 300,000. Now I want to ask you about the aid. There has been close to $11 billion promised. Haiti hasn't seen even 10% of that.
Exactly.
Why is that?
Well, you might point to the bureaucracy of, the international donors, but also I think that the weakness of the Haitian state also explains that. You see, it's a vicious circle. The powers that be, and I mean by that the US, France and Canada, but mostly the US, have worked over decades to weaken the Haitian state. And then now they are using this weakness as a pretense not to, if you want, free the aid or have it go through Haitian authorities. So that 10% of aid that has been released actually most of it did not go through the Haitian state. And I can say, even though I'm not a specialist, that a lot of it went into things that were not indispensable for reconstruction. As you know, in the beginning, we had the 82nd Airborne being deployed around Haiti and in Haiti, and this cost a lot of money. And all this money is being, if you want to count it, as money that went to help Haiti. So it gives you a false sense that, already a lot had been done and we're not seeing the result on the ground.
So you're saying less than 10% of the money was released. Much of that was actually to the U.S. military.
A lot to the U.S. military and to the NGOs. And this is not to disparage what NGOs have done here, but the lack of coordination explains a lot of, the slowness of the process. Mind you, I don't want to be too severe in my judgment, and especially, I've been reading the U.S. press, and as always, they're clobbering the Haitian authorities. I'm not at all saying that we have the best government. I've already said that we have a state that is not only weak, but at odds with the nation. But on top of that, the government was even, or the state, weakened more by the earthquake itself, because the earthquake hit not a remote part of Haiti, but right smack in the middle of the administrative, political, and economic center of the country. As a result, about 17% of public servants died. Ministries collapsed with all their memory, their archives, their computers, etc., etc. So we are facing a pharaonic task of rebuilding. Besides, everybody in Haiti seems to agree that we cannot actually rebuild Port-au-Prince as it was. So, aside from building, you have to plan again, plan differently. This involves some heart-wrenching decisions that have to be made.
Like,
are you going to displace people? Are you going to, for example, using eminent domain, expropriate people so that, they don't live on terrain that are inherently weak? Or are you going to, as I say, expropriate people? And already, the trouble are starting. Land tenure in Haiti is total chaos. This is also the result of the behavior of the Haitian elite over centuries. They have appropriated land, which was, especially after, independence and the end of slavery, which would have been a common property, and they appropriated vast tract of land, pushing the peasant, the newly freed slave, who didn't want to work on the plantation system anymore, to the mountains, which would also help to explain the deforestation. And now, of course, there is a lot of discussion about who owns what piece of land. And it's almost intractable to resolve that through the law. And I don't know if the Haitian state is going to be forceful enough, given the size of the problem, to actually, by decree, decide what's going to be done.
We're going to break, and then we will come back to this discussion. We're speaking to Patrick Elie. He's the former Minister of Public Safety here in Haiti. He's a longtime pro-democracy activist. A country here, Haiti, that is still in ruins 6 months after the earthquake. One of the worst natural disasters in history, killed close to 300,000 people. Many thousands still lie under the rubble. The rubble, most of it, has not been moved. 1.7 million people are displaced. There are well over 1,300 official refugee camps, hundreds of unofficial ones. We'll be back with Patrick Elie in a minute.
Ouais, moi, mon chéri, il faut qu'on comprenne.